Okay, so I don't know what to say or what to do. Um, let's start off by saying my name is Amanda. I have been living with lupus for over 10 years, probably 11. Um, the first 5 were good. I shouldn't say good, but were okay. Um, until I hit about 20 when things started going downhill. Um, I started having lung issues. Um, and then I ended up getting an ingrown toenail removed. And it got to the point where my toe was dead. And they let it wait. Like, they let it get so bad that I had to get half my foot removed. Then that got infected, and then I had to get half my leg removed. So at 22 years old, I became a below the knee amputee.
I went part-time.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of noise and stuff. I'm at a physical rehab, and everyone's going in and out, so I am sorry. So like I said, at 22 years old, I became a below the knee amputee. The first year of it was really, really hard. I had a lot of surgeries, a lot of infections, a lot of going back and forth to the hospital. Okay, Dre. A lot of bleeding. The only person that stood by me was a few family members and a girl I refuse to mention anymore. She's no longer relevant to my life. And after about the second or third year, I finally got it down. They gave me a shit prosthetic, so I never really used it. And so I crawled everywhere. And by crawled, yes, I mean I got on all hands and what little leg I had and crawled. You need me to go upstairs? I'm crawling. You need me to go around the block? Bitch, I'm crawling. Like, you know what I'm saying? Instead of dabbing, I'm crawling. You know what? You get the point, okay? So it actually gave me strength to finally be able to pull myself up from the ground into my chair, like just in case I fell or something. Um, it started to help me out, I guess.
As of today, I'm 123 on the waiting list. For what?
Anyway, and
What were you? 300.
and I just was doing good. I had a couple incidents where I went back and forth from my grandmother's home. And the last time I left, I had my own apartment. I was so happy. I had my car. I had my little Suzy Q, my little 5-pound rats, who I love with all my hearts. And everything was going good. Or so I thought. I got a blood clot in my arm. Nobody at Kishwaukee Hospital would touch it. I got sent to Chicago, and I wish I never would have went. I mean, it probably would have been worse than if I would have went, but I went to Chicago. I had the surgery. They were going to graft an artery to my arm from my leg to just take the artery from my arm out, put the artery from my leg in. But they were able to get the clot out, so they just sewed back my leg. And sorry. Figured it all out, sewed my arm back out. Well, within about 2 days, I was sitting in my room. I was eating, got done eating, started feeling really nauseous. Well, I knew pressing the nurse's button, by the time they got in there, they weren't gonna make it in. So I had my friend Deontay go run out to get a nurse, and my friend Charlie was sitting right there, and he was trying to figure out how to get the bed up because I was kind of laying down, and he couldn't figure it out. Well, I vomited, and I swallowed my vomit, and I aspirated. Um, the bits and pieces I remember are coming to a few times of them doing chest compressions and them telling me that I had too much pain medication, which in the quick second I had to think was how when you guys had me on a pain pump. Um, I don't really remember anything after that. There's one thing I remember, but it's too graphic. I'm not gonna let you know about that. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I remember waking too, and I remember wanting to lift my hands up, and I couldn't. I was strapped to the bed, and I opened my eyes because all I heard was, "Amanda, mommy's here," and it was my mother's voice. Now, my mother is across the country, and I looked, and there she is with three of my sisters, and they're all just smiling, and my grandma's holding the phone, and I started crying, and yeah. So then I went back to sleep, and I woke up again. I was very confused, and my grandma kind of explained to me, and then she said I needed to get some sleep. Now, in and out of sleep, in and out of being awake, I would see my grandma, I'd see my grandpa. People were in and out of my room. Every time I woke up, I would take my hand and go like this, want my grandma to be closer to me. I had a tube down my throat. They had thought at one point I wasn't going to make it. Um, it was a very rough time for my family and for me, them not knowing day by day if I was going to live. I went from an okay 26-year-old to almost dying at 26. And so eventually I got put on a regular floor. I was doing decent. Well, then I had a hematoma on my leg that was filling my leg up with blood. They opened it and they drained the blood out, which they said equal to about 2 liters of blood on the 2 liters of blood that they got out of my leg. And so then my leg started to feel better. I was good. I couldn't roll on my side on my own. I could barely move. I had lost all strength in my leg when I could stand on my good leg and pivot around, do a jig, hop up and down, put your hands on your nose. I don't fucking know. I could do it all. And I had gained so much weight and water weight, which right now that's an issue. Don't mind me. It was a lot heavier than this. I'm getting down. And I went to this place called the Shirley Ryan Ability Center. I did some rehab. I was doing good. I was going to be able to go home, man. Go home. And the last day, they had to push me. I told them I am too tired. I had been working all day on physical therapy. I've been pushing myself. I was tired. They said, no, we're going to get on this bike and we're going to do this. So we got on the bike and I felt something pop in my back. Okay, cool. Was screaming when I was getting off of it. Couldn't get off of it. After that, my back wasn't the same. So then I got home, couldn't make it 3 days at home. You want the graphic part of it? I was pissing on myself. I was shitting on myself. I couldn't move. My grandma could not be there every day because of my back. And they kept telling me, oh, your back's fine. Oh, your back's fine. Well, they finally looked at it the right way. I had 4 fractures in my back. That's why my back was fucked up. So I had a kyphoplasty and I got put in a nursing home. Okay. 26 years old in a freaking nursing home. Can you believe how depressed I was? Not to mention me and my boyfriend of almost 7 years split. And he got with my best friend at the time. And now they're having a baby. Wow. So can you imagine what I was going through? So I'm in this nursing home. I ended up fracturing like 3 more being in there. So I ended up having like 3 kyphoplasties. Now, if you don't know what a kyphoplasty is, that is where you basically they put cement in the fractures so it puts stability on your bones so you can move around. I was months on months on months in agony and in pain. And finally now I'm at the point where I'm okay. I can move around, and stuff. I ended up getting this really good prosthetic. Um, I'm finally at a better place. I'm slowly losing the weight. Right now, my body's retaining a lot of water. We're trying to figure out why I'm having a hard time being comfortable in bed. My foot's really swollen. We'll figure it out. It's just now I'm at a really good rehab center, kind of close to where I used to live. Not that close. I'm not gonna put in detail because I don't want people to know. And I'm in a good spot. I'm really happy here. The goal is to get out of here and get some mamas. Go to Las Vegas, maybe see some strippers, throw some money, be a stripper. No, okay, I'm just kidding on that last one. And don't listen, sir. I do not have the fundamentals for that. Okay, I think there's like a weight limit or something, unless you're into like SSBBW. Did I say that right? Anyone? You? Nah. Okay. So I'm a goof. I like to laugh. My videos will be, some of them will just be funny. I might even do Q&As. This is new for me. So this is my first video. Laugh at it if you want. Take from it if you want. Put comments if you want me to do a video about a specific thing. I know I look like a bum, but that's because I've lost 75% of my hair. And it's kind of embarrassing. So, yeah. So that's it. That's my video. Bye, guys.